Well, the pollen traps are in. I've pulled them. We are hitting the dearth. We will have a pollen dearth now hard in September. So I don't want to be trapping any pollen at that time. Next year I'm hoping to have more of those ready that I can get on. I want to devise an open closed door so that I can leave them on there continually and just let them use it or not use it as I want to. I've also pulled my swarm traps the 1st of August. I don't want to catch swarms that show up now. You know, I mean, if they swarm out of my box, they're going to be a strong enough swarm because they swarmed for regular swarm reasons, but most of them are going to be absconds, and they're not going to be healthy, and I don't want to try to doctor those up and keep them healthy. So those are all coming off. Swarm traps, pollen traps. But if you're thinking about trapping propolis, now's the time to think about it. This is the time of year they start sealing up their hive. They don't have a lot of other stuff to bring in, so this is a propolis trap that needs a little bit of cleaning. It goes down this direction, so flat, smooth area is on the top, and they push the propolis up into these little sloped areas and they push it through. I don't know that I have any here that show it pushed through. A little bit right in here, and they'll push that up through there trying to seal that. Now this works best if you can get some daylight over the top of that, so they're trying to seal the light out too. The lids that I got from the Russians years ago that had the screens in them that was the reason for those. It let the light in above these propolis traps. So I have a number of these that are cleaned up nicely that I'm going to try to get on some this year and just play with that. I played with the pollen trapping way more this year than I did last year. Not as much as I wanted to, but at least I got it rolling. And I want to play with this trapping too. The more products that we can pull from our bees to help with income, the better. To the point of it's too much work and I'm missing out on something else. But if I can pull propolis without hurting them, if they've got this big huge screen they think they need to propolize right now, it kind of takes us out of the dearth a little bit. We're a food dearth, but we have now more bees that commit to going and getting the propolis and the sap to work on that. So they have something to do. We don't have bees just hanging with nothing to do. And that's important. That helps keep them from doing as much robbing. It helps keep them from bothering the neighbors if they're busy. So like I say, we're going to get a few of those on and see how that works out. But the pollen traps should be pulled and swarm traps should come in. So I had a few of them I left out all year last year. I don't want to do that this year. So anyhow, that's what's going on today.